What is going on, everybody? In today's video, we are going to be doing a weekly recap, going over every single trade that I took last week to make me about $6,500. So I'm gonna get into it. I took about three trades. Yeah, I think I took I took three trades, um, and yeah, I'll show you guys the trades that I took. So starting on Monday, October 6th, 2025. This is the trade I took at 12:30 p.m. and I'll explain why. So basically, this right here is all-time highs. When I see movement like this and 5-minute candles with this amount of volume here, so as you can see, we also had a good 15-minute close. As you can see, closed above this gap with a good just overall bullish close. So I'm overall very interested in longing to all-time highs. So what do I wait for? We get a retracement with a flip out, and that's it, guys. I don't need anything crazy. There was no inverse rally gap. There was nothing like that. All I needed was a volume confirmation of where the trend is going. So in this case, this was actually a devastating break-even trade. We took it right here, got close to stop loss, and then boom, my break-even was this high right here. And as you can see, it looks like it didn't hit my break-even, right? But no, it did, because micro NQ actually slipped a little bit and had a bigger wick and somehow stopped me at break even. Yeah, that was brutal, but that was Monday. It was obviously should have been a take profit, but it was break even, which nothing I can do about that. It was literally like the most unlucky thing. So that was Monday. And then going into Tuesday, let's see what happened on Tuesday. So this is the 5-minute. We have these lows right here, pretty significant. And then, as you can see, New York session kind of starts to push us lower. The beginning of it was sort of chopped, and then later on, we started to get amazing volume lower. So when I see amazing volume lower, and then I get a retrace into the 5-minute gap, I'm looking for confirmation out. So, so in this case, what did I see that was so confirming? Well, you can see here the retracement here is about 30 candles, right? And the flip is 1 candle. So 1 candle eats up the entire retrace, which took 30 candles. So that is the most confirming thing I could ask for. So I took the trade there. It was less than a 1-to-1. So as you can see, it was a 0.9 risk to reward. So I didn't make as much. I made like 500 per account. So it was a $2,500 day, which isn't bad. It was just a smaller day because I didn't really risk enough, and I also didn't have the best risk to reward. So, but that was an A plus trade, super A plus right here. Very good trade, taken at 11:30 a.m. or 11:25. So that was Tuesday, and then let's go to Wednesday. So Wednesday was actually pretty interesting. So my draw on liquidity for Wednesday was, we were originally down here off open, and then like off open we just like ripped higher back to all-time highs. So I see us ripping higher to all-time highs. I'm like, okay, well, all-time highs is obviously going to be my draw on liquidity. And I was pretty much just waiting on a decent retracement to enter to the all-time high. So as you can see, Wednesday, super trendy day. And I'll show you the trade I took. I won about $5,100 on this day. So the trade I took was very simple. We get a retracement down and a flip out. And I know that the flip isn't really ideal, right? It's not like 1 candle. It's the same as the retracement. But in my opinion, after we get a nice flip out of the retrace, we have all-time highs. It just makes sense. Why would we want to go down? We have no reason to. So I took a trade right there. Take profit, obviously, at all-time highs. My stops was a little bit below, and I'll explain why my stop loss was there. So if we go to the 15-minute, this is a super crazy play by me, but I saw the 15-minute gap that we had down here. And I was thinking to myself, like, there is maybe a small chance we want to fill it. So I'll give myself a little bit of breathing room on this gap. So I put my stop just in a little bit beneath the gap, and look at that. It like completely saved my trade. So insane discretion there, I guess. Or I was just getting lucky, but I mean, obviously that made sense to respect the 15-minute gap. So nice little stop loss move there. Very, I guess, like, smart of me to do that. And then again, also, since the retrace wasn't ideal, it made maybe a little bit more sense for us to even get another retrace at the 15-minute gap. So I was aware of that. So I played safety on that. So I also was aware of that. So this trade, I won about $5,000. It was about $1,000 per account. Break even here, and it just still played out perfectly. So beautiful day on Wednesday. Hit take profit like in the car, I think. So yeah, that was Wednesday for you guys. Boom, great trade. And then let's go to Friday because I didn't take a trade on Thursday. I didn't really see anything. It was pretty much just straight chop work. But yeah, okay. Let me mark out all the all-time highs that we had. Okay, so coming into the day, all-time highs was my draw on liquidity. Pretty simple reason for that was just like, yes, this is a range here, but on the bigger time frame, this was a nice little flip, and all-time highs just made sense. So we off of open just completely ripped higher. So the first trade that I was looking about taking, and it's something I usually never do, was actually just a long right off this candle close. And I never really take trades like this because it's pretty risky. But I think I should have done this and longed, and I probably would have taken profit at like one of these highs here. I probably wouldn't have went. Yeah, I probably would have done something like this, right? And this trade is a little bit more of a discretional play. When I see a candle off open, wick come all the way down here and then somehow make it back all the way up, like a wick like this, and then close bullish. It's just a super confirming candle. So I think maybe in the future I'll be open to that. It's definitely a little bit more risky. So definitely a little bit more of a risky trade. That's why I didn't take it. But I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, this shit's probably gonna play out, but I'm not gonna take it. And it played out, right? So maybe in the future, but then off of open we get amazing legs higher, a retracement into this gap with a not so good flip out, and that's actually why I didn't take this one. So if you look here, the retracement is pretty strong and then the flip is a little bit weaker, and I was like, okay, like I wanted to take it honestly, but I was gonna take it if the candle closed like right here and it closed down here. So I was like hesitating, and then I missed my entry because the next candle printed up here, and I don't take trades like this. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I fumbled this entry hard because I actually wanted to enter on both of these. Like I was gonna enter here, but like I was like thinking about it for like just a little bit too long. I was like hesitating a little bit, and then I saw this candle. I'm like, oh, bet I'll enter. But like then I was like thinking about I can't really take trades at the top of the range or whatever. And I started to overthink it and get hesitant, so I ended up missing it, like simply just missing it. Nothing really wrong with this trade. I know taking it right here is the top of the range, but it's more like, bro, like it just, you have to use your own discretion sometimes. You can't be a robot. This makes sense to go. This makes sense for us if we get a flip like that out of the retracement like that, and we have such clean draws, it just, bro, makes sense to go higher at this point. Really no need for us to chop around lower. So I should have taken this one, and I probably should have taken this one as well, but again, I was hesitating, and that's just on me, bro. I literally was just hesitating. I really couldn't have done anything about it. So I was pretty annoyed once I saw this candle, I was like, okay, fuck me. I'm pretty annoyed. But then we get another retracement into this gap, and I see the retrace, I see a flip, and I'm like, okay, it's not really good enough. But then I see a candle come all the way back down, resweep the low, and tap a 3 minute, right? Yeah, tap a 3 minute, and then that exact same candle actually ended up flipping bullish as well. So this candle, when we come all the way down here, but then somehow wick all the way back up and close bullish, that was super confirming. And I know it's not like the cleanest push higher, but this wick with the close is super confirming to me where we're going to go. So I went long right there. And I put my stops right beneath this low. And yeah, it was a break even trade. I went break even right here. We edged take profit by a bit, not like crazy, but we edged it by like what? Yeah, like 5 points. So that was pretty frustrating because it was all-time highs, and I honestly was like almost 100% convicted that we were going to go there. My opinion, it is kind of crazy that we didn't end up going to all-time highs, but again, I think it was because of the news thing that we didn't really go there. But that was super unfortunate, um, because shit, man, that would have been a nice way to end the week. But again, like I took a good trade, and I really didn't do anything wrong. So this candle is just, I think it was like Trump tweeted something or something. But like honestly, bro, when I saw this like move down, I was like, okay, maybe we'll get break even. But then we immediately flipped higher, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're probably gonna head to all time highs now. And then this candle was like bullshit, bro. I actually like, if Trump didn't say shit, I think all time highs would 100% get taken here. But Trump said something. Fuck that. So yeah, that was Friday, and then obviously what ended up happening was the whole Chinese tariff thing ended up happening. So, ching, we just ripped, absolutely ripped lower. Um, and I wasn't obviously going to take something here because I already took my trade for the day. And there were no trades to take, I think. Okay, maybe this one down here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys found this video informational because um, I try to describe the trades that I'm taking very, very clearly for you guys, so you guys can apply this knowledge to your own trading. Um, and I hope you guys found some value in this video. And uh, yeah, if you have any questions, just comment below and I'll answer. But if you want to join my Discord or my mentorship, then I'll put the link in the description. My Discord, I have a free Discord. I have a paid Discord for a VIP community. I have a group mentorship and a one-on-one mentorship. So go check all those options out if you're interested. I scale traders to what their goals are. So that's what I do. Um, I am currently in Florida right now. I just want to show you guys real quick. Back in Florida, if you guys remember, this is the house I stayed at last time. So um, very nice getaway. But other than that, I'm posting. Um, there's going to be a really good video coming out tomorrow, I believe, right? Unless I take a trade, so we'll see. But there's going to be a really good video coming out soon. Um, basically, just I had 3 traders do a back testing competition to win a funded account. You guys will see, but it'll be a good video. Definitely took a lot of editing, so go ahead and check it out when I post it. So turn on notifications. But other than that, guys, appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.